And last weekend, speaking about, rapist apologies or abusers who enable such behavior, last weekend we had nationwide protests about femicide and just making it aware. It's actually an issue, and we're bringing it, you guys, we need to do something. And there was nationwide protests, and then we had people using their social media platforms. However, there are few influencers or very influential people who stood out as not supporting the cause. They were not very loud about it. They did not use their very huge platforms to, highlight and showcase what was going on. We even had as far as politicians who did not ever once talk about this issue, but some even showed up to the protest to kind of, it's good PR
Rally
or something.
on, yeah.
So now to these people who are always, they have the ability to make change. They have ability to talk about these stories, but they never do. What are we supposed to do with this kind of people? Because we see them every day. They are our influencers, they are our women representatives, they're our politicians. We put them to the office to solve these issues. But when time comes, when push comes to shove, they're quiet. Nothing is happening.
It's so unfortunate. Oh, it's so unfortunate that someone can have a whole platform and a following of women and you choose not to say anything about it. And when I came to Instagram, my content creation started on TikTok. That's why even where I have more following, I have I think 230 something thousand followers. When I came to Instagram, I was a bit skeptical about it because I thought Instagram is for baddies. It's for aesthetics.
It is.
When you go to my Instagram, everything is everywhere. Everything is everywhere. So I think some content creators, let me call them that, or some influencers, they don't want to mess up with their algorithm, aesthetics. I'm used to talking about makeup. How am I going to talk about blood and killings? Like, nah, that's not my thing. But I want to urge followers. Follow whoever is feeding into you. If you're into makeup and you also don't care about femicide, it's fine. It's fine. But also, learn to listen to people. Lately, I've been advocating for learning to listen to people without arguing. The men who are killing, the men who are giving their opinions on social media about the killings, learn to listen to people and choose whether that is the kind of person you want to be listening to, you want to be following, and you want to be influenced by.
You have a choice, basically.
You have a choice, yes, because you want also someone to be on your team. You're not doing, even us who are choosing to talk about it, like Kina Kate actress and the big influence Kina Murugimunyi and everyone, we are not doing it for PR. You're doing it because you know what she feels. Even when the whole thing after the match, I was like, now we have gone for the match. Imagine a mother who has a daughter, raising a daughter who's going to school, who's being left at home. How are they doing this thing? How I don't have a child. So I don't care. I'm only in charge
of yourself
of my
and
own
your
security.
safety.
But imagine a parent who is raising a daughter. So if someone cannot be able to carry your own, the other people's needs as theirs, then there's just a problem, I guess.
And I feel like we are highlighting it now, but it's been a problem for a long time.
It has.
Let's not forget, we had the whole My Dress, My Choice movement. Remember that? Those were still men who were doing heinous things to women.
Stripping women in the streets.
You are just going into your matatu, and then people decide to do these horrible, vile things to you because
under the guise of
according
morality.
to them, you're not dressed to code and you are asking for it. So if you're asking for it, we will give it to you. And we spoke about this and we had a whole movement and guys were like, yeah, my dress, my choice, my dress, my choice. But even now, if you walk in town, just walking in town.
I work in CBD.
The harassment.
Luthuli.
You walk anywhere past
See how you're dressed?
Anywhere past Moy Avenue going downwards. If you try and walk, those Buddha guys up or to Odeon. These are the Buddha guys up at this, what's this building which also had a scandal? The one, Imenti House. If you walk there, dressed in a way that is not pleasing the men around that region, you will hear it. You will hear it. Weva nguo. Mbono unatembea hivyo kama, like a whore.
And you'll be touched.
They will grab you. They will start shoving you around. it happens when we are pandai a matatu. Umepanda tu unataka tu kuingia kwa matatu. Why is someone pushing you, grabbing you by your behind and pushing you in a matatu?